Good morning, politicos. Woo! Well, last night, while a lot of y'all were out at the cocktail receptions, and yours truly was out watching a couple episodes of Last Man Standing, there have been a couple of key race alert time. Here we go. Well, he's been called the one of the great conservative leaders in the North Carolina House. So, very shocking news coming down last night that Representative Keith Kidwell of, what county is that? Washington, Chocowitney area of North Carolina. The name of the county escapes me right now, but Keith Kidwell is going to actually endorsing Michael Whatley and not John Kane for NCGOP chair. This is a I'm going to call it for what is it? It's a huge win for Michael Whatley, and it is a setback for John Kane. Now, this is not game over by any means. We're still over a day and a half away from the race for the vote to be taken for chair, and certainly there's a lot of buzz about John Kane. But this is a key pickup for Michael Whatley. Started to see this a little bit, maybe a little bit of development yesterday, because around 9:30 yesterday morning, Keith Kidwell put out the following statement on his public Facebook page. It says, "Have to wonder how someone asks for your help one week, then attacks you the next. Very unwise. The good part is it makes the decision process much easier. If you're going to the NCGOP convention, come see me, I'll explain." So, yeah. Okay. And then a statement put out by one of the leaders of the John Kane campaign, Sue Butcher. It says, "I am very disappointed in Representative Keith Kidwell. He evidently does not believe the manipulation of money and power for control exists in the NCGOP. He has sold himself to the party of no trust, no integrity, and no organizational plan to build the party by marketing to voters and registered party members. The donors have been kept in line to give where and when the budget needs their hard-earned money. As a grassroots activist, my money and time is given to serve our community and state to protect my freedom and yours, Representative Keith Kidwell. Your name is now synonymous with Tom Tillis, Michael Whatley, and John Stewart, their water boy, who is now yours." So some very strong language there coming from Sue Butcher. Very disappointed. I'm personally also very disappointed in Keith Kidwell. I said the following on my Facebook page. What did I say? Oh, I can't remember what I said. Here's what I said. "When your now former favorite state legislature, Keith Kidwell, endorses the other guy. Feeling shocked." Okay. And this reminds me a little bit, you're kind of in these inter-party elections, you always wait for that big surprise moment. And 4 years ago, the big surprise, to me at least, was the chairman of Gates County, Thomas Hill, endorsing John Lewis over, not just endorsing John Lewis, but giving a speech in support of John Lewis over Jim Womack, who I thought he was going to support. Well, it turns out John Lewis was able to get just enough votes to keep Jim Womack from winning that race and allowing Michael Whatley to be elected as chairman. So this is definitely the John Lewis moment now of 2019 is happening again with Keith Kidwell endorsing Michael Whatley. Now, another key race alert we have is Emily Stack, who is endorsing Susan Mills. Now, why is that significant? Well, it was referred to me by a confident source that said that Miriam Chu was going to run for vice chair, but it was not going to be announced. She was not actually going to make her quote unquote official campaign launch until Saturday, when the VC vote was going to be taken. Now here's the thing, though. Emily Stack is the daughter of Miriam Chu. So if Miriam Chu is in fact running for vice chair, then why in the world would Emily Stack endorse her opponent, Susan Mills? But another question is, now this endorsement was on Susan Mills' Facebook page, and all the candidates, chair and vice chair, on their Facebook pages have a picture of the person endorsing him and then a written statement. It's nothing. Most of them are just written statements. There are some spoken videos of endorsement, but the Emily Stack one was just a written statement. So my thinking is, okay, if Miriam Chu is in fact still planning to run for vice chair, then the statement of endorsement by Emily Stack, was that maybe taken back in, say, February or March, 2 or 3 months ago, and maybe that was a sort of something that the Susan Mills campaign was waiting until just before the convention to launch, when in fact, Miriam Chu is still going to run. So there's that whole thing with that too. But anyway, definitely some, as of right now though, we're sitting at 7:23 Friday morning. Again, I still think Abdul Ali, Miriam Chu have a good opportunity to be vice chair, and John Kane has a good opportunity to be voted in as chair. But as we're sitting right now at 7:30 Friday morning, you would rather be Michael Whatley and Susan Mills than the other candidates in this race. So thanks for watching this Key Race Alert. I'll have a lot more going on soon. Bye-bye.